I'm not even thinking about that match. I'm thinking, how do we set it up to maybe at the end of SummerSlam, Roman Reigns' music hits to close out the show?
Yeah.
How do we
Oh,
set that
yeah.
up? How do we set that up? Because if
Mm.
Cody ends up beating Solo at SummerSlam and Roman comes out, it looks like we're setting up another Cody Roman rematch. But Solo, if we do the Solo way, that means Solo has to beat Cody. And I don't think there's no way on planet Earth that
No.
Solo Sikoa is taking this belt from Cody Rhodes so
I f
soon.
I feel like unless you just have the Bloodline jump Cody after the match,
Yeah.
like, have them jump him, Roman's music hits, everyone's losing their shit, they're like, "Okay, well, is he gonna help Cody or is he gonna join the Bloodline again?" No one really knows, and then he, like, decks Solo, and then there you go.
I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy.
I'll lose
I'll
my shit.
I'll go crazy in the sense that here's how I would do it. I would take your idea, Cody getting jumped after the match, right? He gets jumped. Here comes Jay Uso, right? Jay
Yeah.
Uso comes, but there's still too many people. You bring in Jimmy back, right?
Ooh.
You bring in Jimmy back
Yeah.
because everybody's expecting Roman to come back. You bring in Jimmy, but people are like, okay, well, it's not Roman, but it's Jimmy and
Eh,
this works.
close enough.
Yeah, and then the numbers still aren't on their side, and then you bring in Roman. You know,
Yeah.
you bring in Roman. He doesn't even walk out first. You know who walks out first? Paul Heyman walks out,
Mhm.
and then
With
Roman.
shit-eating grin on his
Yeah,
face.
exactly.
Mhm.
And then Roman follows from behind, and that place, Cleveland, will lose
We will
their
lose our mind.
shit. I would be at home losing my freaking mind. But again, that's how I would do it. Just like because
We'll see. We've done this before.
right, because like you look at it and go, if we're setting it up that way, everyone's looking for the Roman return, which they'll get.
Mhm.
But as a bonus, as like a little appetizer, we're gonna give you the Jimmy return too. So that way we reunite the Usos, you know?
Yeah, well, then you get that, like, little on the edge of your seat, like, okay, like, you're sitting there and, like, Jay's out there and you're just, like, leaning in front of your TV, like,
Yeah.
"Is it gonna hit? Is it gonna hit?"
Right.
And then it's Jimmy, and then it's like, "Okay, I mean, it's not Roman, but sure." And then they're like, "I gotcha." And
Yeah.
then this music hits, so
Yeah, it's almost like what they did at Survivor Series, where they kind of used Randy Orton's return to the ring as sort of like as sort of like a smoke screen, basically.
yeah, like a red herring
Right?
almost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were
Yeah.
like, hey, but you're getting Randy Orton back, and everybody's like,
Mhm.
well, yeah, that's cool, but it's Chicago. We kind of want the Punk man. It's the same thing. It's like
Yeah.
Jimmy comes out and you're like, well, yeah, that's great because we get the Usos back. Man, really want Roman, but I'll settle for Jimmy for right now. And then boom, you know,
Yeah.
and,
Get
it's
them while they're not paying attention.
exactly. I think that would be great.